Okay, so you might be dealing with a legal situation within that week, and you're very doubtful about what the outcome of that legal situation is going to be. It's causing you a lot of anxiety and a lot of stress. So whatever legalities you're dealing with, you're very doubtful about it, but it's also causing you a lot of stress. So in the past, you've had, maybe you've met somebody and that you've been very physically attracted to. You've got the sexual attraction card. Maybe you've been going out to a lot of parties and you've met this person there. And you've also received some sort of good news recently in the last few months. That's made you pretty happy. Going into the future, you've got the spiritual card, having to rely on your own intuition to sort things through. And there are a lot of secrets that are going on around you. So maybe people are talking about you behind your back, or things are being said that you are not being made aware of. But all of this is going on. So be careful of gossip and, people saying things that you are not aware of. There are some secrets that are going on. But follow your own instincts. That will get you through. And that is what you're going to need to do to sort things through. So the main card is the Hanged Man, which is showing that things are a bit of at a standstill at the moment. Things are not moving. It might be very frustrating. You're feeling as though you're not quite coping with the situation. Maybe you don't understand what's going on around you. You feel like, you're in this. Maybe wherever you are, you don't seem to be getting along with the people around you. There's no communication, or it's a difficult communication between you and the people around you. You might be feeling a bit out of your depth as well. You're having to look at the situation from a very different point of view and maybe making some kind of sacrifice in order to be in that situation, but you're not too happy being there. This man is supposed to be flying in the air, not swimming in the sea. So it seems like, you are not really coping with the situation. You're not happy to be there either. You don't seem to be getting along with the people that are in, the people around you in that situation. They don't understand you, and you don't seem to understand them as well. You're trying to see things from a different point of view, but it seems like you're not getting anywhere. The Hangman is also a turning point card, which means that there's some decision that you will need to make pretty soon about how to get out of the situation. So you're in some place that you're not too happy with. People seem to be getting on and doing their thing, but they're not including you. So maybe you're feeling a bit left out as well. So what's going on for you? You've got the Six of Wands and the Ace of Wands. So you want to start something brand new, a brand new venture. You've got a new idea, a new enterprise, some new project is coming up for you that you want, that is taking off with this Ace of Wands over here. And you're going to be very successful in this particular venture. It's going to be, you're going to have to work hard, obviously, and it's going to be, a bit slow going, because this man is on a tortoise at the end of the day, but you will get a lot of recognition, you will get a lot of support, and it will grow. So you have planted the seed for this, you're just starting off this new venture, but it looks like with this Ace of Wands, you've started off this new venture. It's on his back, so it's going to take a lot of hard work to get this project going up and coming. But it looks like it's going to be very successful with the Six of Wands, and you can see he's got a big tree over here already. And you are going to be in charge of this particular project, and you have a lot of support and a lot of admiration. It's a bit slow moving because it's the tortoise, but it looks like it is growing. So whatever you start doing now will take off, and it will start flourishing. It will start growing and producing fruit. So in the past, you've got the Lover's card, which is talking about choice, seeing things from a very different angle. So you've had to make some sort of big decision in the last few months about what you want to do. It could also be that you may have met somebody, and maybe you and this person are not from the same, kind of worlds. You all are from different worlds. So maybe you've been trying to make that relationship work in this last few months, but also because the Lover's card is about choice, it's making the decision about doing something that was best for you, something that you enjoyed, and trying to take that, trying to work with a choice where you were very passionate about that particular choice that you made. So it could have been about a lover, or it could have been about making a choice about a life situation, but something that involved a lot of passion, and you did a lot of thinking about it. So in the last 3 months, you can see you're in between phases at the moment. So this woman's got a stick with the last phase of the moon, and she's drawn the new moon in the sand here. That's your intention, and this is what you're trying to close off. This is the last phase that you're coming out of, but you're a bit confused because you've got the big full moon over here, and she's got her eyes closed. So it's showing, it's telling me that she's very confused about what to do next. She wants to end a cycle, and she wants to move forward, but she doesn't know what to do or how to do it, and she's a bit depressed about it, a bit confused, and she's not seeing things very, very clearly. So you've got a lack of clarity going on over there, where you're trying to move forward, but you really don't know how to do it, and you're thinking about it. You may not be seeing things clearly, but also there might be things that are hidden from you, because the moon always talks about hidden secrets. So there are things that are facts that have not come to light yet, and maybe you'll just have to wait before you make any big decisions, because things are going to still be revealed. They haven't been fully revealed yet. So you've got the Seven of Pentacles, and you're thinking about all the investments that you've made in whatever projects that you've done. Maybe the money that you've made, maybe you're waiting for some kind of payoff to come up from things that you've invested, where you've invested time or effort. So you're just at a phase of waiting for things to pay off. Now, the tree is full of the money coins, so that means that your investments will pay off. But you do have to have patience and just sit there and wait for divine timing to happen. But you have worked very, very hard with all those pentacles. So going into the future, you've got the Emperor card, and this is dealing with, where you're taking authority, taking control of the situation, organizing things. You could be dealing with something legal as well with the Emperor card, a very authoritative figure who has got, they're not somebody who gets very emotionally involved in the situation. So this could be you taking control or charge of the situation and being, in a very kind of management kind of position, or it could be you dealing with something very legal that you're waiting for a result to come through. So you could be dealing with the courts, or could be dealing with a judge. You're waiting for a judgment to come through, it seems, with this Emperor card. And you've got the Knave of Swords, so some sort of message coming in for you, a clarity coming in for you, a truth being revealed. And this is what you're also trying to speak your truth. You're trying to send out messages, communicate with people. With the Knave of Swords, it's also trying, it's talking about rushing into situations that you shouldn't be rushing into, and try not to get upset if any information comes your way. So there could be some information that is coming in. It's going to be bringing a level of clarity for you that you didn't have before. So a truth is going to be revealed. Now, with this Moon card, it seems like you have been waiting for some sort of truth to come in. With the Moon, it's been everything has been deceptive, very confused. But with this Knave of Swords, it looks like there is a truth that is going to be coming in, and it's going to cause you to react to it. So there's some action coming in. It's got to do with something with contracts. You've got lots of rings over here. So it looks like there's cycles or contracts that it involves. But there's definitely a truth coming in, and you are waiting for it so that you can act upon it. So you've got the Ace of Pentacles. It looks like there's a new money coming in for you. You can see this woman's drawing the pentacle on her hand. So you are starting maybe a new project, a new work project, some new job. You're taking control. There's also new money coming in for you. You can see this pentacle is in the hand, so it is coming into your hand, and it looks like it's going to be pretty successful as well. And maybe you are starting this new job, this new project, and it will take off, and it will bring you extra finances that you've been looking for. So what you want the Six of Chalices, or that's your intention. You do want that emotional fulfillment, but also this is a card which is talking about memories. So you've been looking maybe a lot to your past. This is the Hopes and Fears card, or it falls into the section of hopes and fears. So you've been worried about things that happened in the past. You've been considering all the things. Maybe you wanted to do a lot of things. You've got a lot of eggs over here. So you had a lot of plans and intentions, and maybe you didn't get to do them, and that worries you, that you didn't finish certain projects that you should have done. Maybe there were lots of things that you had, dreams, a lot of hopes that you had, And now it seems like you've picked up one of these hopes and ideas from your past, and you're considering doing it, and you're worried that it might not work out. That could be a fear that it might not work out. Now, this is just a fear card. You are looking at all the things that you wanted to do, and now you've picked something that you really do want to focus on, but you're afraid to actually do it. So you do need to, pull out all the stops and go for it if that's what you want to do. You shouldn't sit there and regret about things that you didn't do. So you've got the Four of Swords, the Death card, and the Justice card as the final card. So the Four of Swords is, maybe you're gearing up for some kind of battle, because this person's putting war paint on. So, it's also, you were going through difficulties, you might be having a little bit of a rest period, a peace period, but it looks like, you're gathering all your strength, all your muster, all your courage. You're psyching yourself up, really, in order to deal with whatever situations that come along. So if you're dealing with some kind of legal situation, it looks like you're gathering your strength and your power and all your thoughts together, and you're ready for war. You're ready to fight this battle and win it. And the Death card shows a transformation card, so whatever cycle that you have been going through is now come to an end, and there's a big change that is coming. You are considering everything that happened to you, but now you know that the Wheel of Fortune has to turn, and you are ready to make that transformation. You are ready to change. You are ready to move on with this card. And you are using a lot of your psyche as well. With the Justice card, whatever legal situations, generally when the Justice card falls, it will work in your favor. So whatever you're going through, if it's in a legal situation, you will win. You need to see something. There are some facts that need to be revealed to you. This woman's eyes, this Justice is blind. So it looks like there is a truth or a clarity coming in over here, and you need to see some facts. You also need to use your intuition to find out what it is. Make sure that you are thinking very clearly. This woman's got a feather in her hand, so you have to wait or do some research and find out what is the missing facts, some kind of information that you're missing that needs to come to light before you can actually win the situation, and that will give you the edge. So do some research, find out, ask questions, go behind the scenes, really, and find out what is it that you're not seeing, what is it that is missing from the situation, and have that fact revealed before you can make any big decisions. So I'm just going to draw some cards from the Angel Tarot. You've got the King of Fire over here, which says, focus, 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 communicate with vision, and be a leader. Advice from somebody creative. So it is calling for you to take control, and it is calling for you to communicate your idea or your vision, and you need to focus on whatever you want to do. There seems to be some advice that is also coming in for you. You've got the Wheel card, which is ruled by Archangel Michael. A time for positive change. A situation suddenly moves forward, and fortune is on your side. So it looks like you are going to be victorious in whatever is going on, and things are going to start moving. Especially with Michael. Michael is the angel that is in charge of justice. So there could be some legal situation that you are dealing with, and you will be victorious in it, because it's a positive card, the Wheel is. And it ends an old cycle that you've been going through. So any hardships will come to an end there. And then you've got the Ego card, which is saying a false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thoughts. So try not to be afraid of things, and try not to let those fears keep you bound. You need to be very bold, and you need to act with a lot of confidence and take charge of the situation, and things are going to go in your favor. If whatever that Wheel of Fortune turns will turn in a positive way, but you need to focus, and you need to communicate your ideas very clearly. So it looks like if you're dealing with a legal situation, it looks like you will be victorious. You are waiting for a piece of missing information. And once that comes in, it looks like, with the Justice card, you need that missing information in order for you to proceed forward. The situation, the old situation now ends with this transformation Death card, and something new will come in, something more positive. Seems like there are lots of positive outcomes for this particular spread. And a lot of people admire you. Whatever project you've started is going to take off, and there's going to be a lot of growth as well. So, things are just going to go from strength to strength for you.